Hey, how's everybody doing? Nice bank holiday. It's Saima'S here. You know, I'm here because I'm actually facing a real dilemma and I need your help. And I'm hoping people, well, it's kind of a multiple choice question around what you would do hypothetically if you were in my situation. So let me just outline this hypothetical situation. Let me just give you the facts first. So the facts are, I am still currently a councillor in an unnamed ward in Blackburn, okay? So I'm still a councillor, and I've made no secrets about this. I know I've been removed because of tackling racist, sexist and homophobic comments. So we can go into that another day, and I fully appreciate people don't know the facts, and I can't put those out there. I'm waiting for the complaint to be heard. So that's a fact. The other fact is I don't want a seat. I don't want a seat now or in the future until those individuals that should not be in this party, and I've told them many a time, there are parties out there that will cater for racist, homophobes and sexists. They're out there. Go and join those parties, please, because you shouldn't be in a party of inclusion. So that's the fact. So I don't want a seat, and I don't want one until those individuals are removed. So let's put that to rest. But now let's go into the hypothetical scenario. I have to talk like that because there's too many people out there who are hoping I will drop some names so they can sue me, and they have the resources to do that. So I have to be extremely careful. So I'm sorry if I've taken the riddles a little bit, but let's talk about the hypothetical red curtain party that I belong to, or you belong to. So you are in a red curtain party. You become a candidate because you believe the party is one of inclusion, and you know they won't let you hide behind those curtains if anybody's racist or sexist, homophobic. There's no room to hide behind those curtains. Absolutely not. Is that? Sorry, I'm talking about curtains, and I'm sure that's not controversial at all right now. So, but let's go with it. So there are people hiding behind those curtains, and I'm telling you they're there. I'm not prepared to do that. So I'm opening them to let you look in. So hypothetically speaking, open the curtains and you see a couple of individuals who rule the roost. They are sexist, homophobes. They are racist. They are racist across so many different communities. I can't even begin to explain it to you. Hopefully one day I will, and I could speak freely when I'm able to do that without being destroyed. I've already lost so much and I can't even go into that detail. So I don't do this because I gain anything from it. The only thing I hope to gain is that those people are removed. They are in the wrong party. And the only other thing I hope to gain is that we change the processes so these kind of behaviours do not occur again. And I think I speak with some authority as currently and still currently for another 3 or 4 days, the chair of standards, where it states quite clearly anyone holding public office should not be engaging in racist, sexist, homophobic comments. So I'm not talking the debatable ones. I'm talking out and out threats to you, out and out comments around which communities should not even exist. And I can't even say the full phrases because I know it would cause an absolute uproar. I will do. I just have to wait for the right opportunity when people are going to help and support. So I will do. Right now, the dilemma I face is, and this is the hypothetical dilemma. If you're that councillor who's been exposed to that behaviour and the certain candidates that have been put up are aligned to those particular views that are racist, sexist, homophobic, and they don't belong within the red curtain party. And if you know that, do you then still go ahead and vote for that person when you know what they stand for, when you have personally experienced that behaviour? If you've personally experienced it, surely not. And that's really the situation I'm in. So my answer is at the moment, I don't feel like I vote. But then at the same time, I'm not one who wants to abstain, because if I abstain, then everybody who's fought for the vote for years I've done them a disservice, so I can't do that either. So it's a real dilemma. What are the other options? You know, the other option is to vote for opposition. Again, you know, depends on who the opposition is, you know, and I'm not going to go into that because that would identify the particular individuals I'm speaking of. So again, that is a potential option, but it's not one I particularly want to go down the route of. And there's one more option, and again, it's the only option at the moment because of the way the voting system is. The only option is to spoil your ballot paper. And obviously the only way to lawfully spoil your ballot paper and it to be counted as a spoiled ballot paper is to sign the declaration, obviously put your date of birth, and you go through that form and you do it correctly within the boxes. And at that point, then you go to your ballot box or your ballot point, and then you either cast a vote for your candidate of choice, you do nothing with it, you write nothing at all, or you spoil it even more by writing something on there saying why you don't want to vote. So those are the options available to us. So what would you do? That's the question. That's what I'm asking. I'm just facing this dilemma, and it's really difficult. So please help me out here. Has anybody got any thoughts on that? Have they ever found themselves in that scenario? What would you do? Would you knowingly vote for racist, sexist, homophobic individuals who go around questioning your level of piety, your promiscuity, what I engage in? So, and people might not understand that, but the things I've been accused of, the things that happen in my house, oh my goodness, you should come around tonight, actually. You'll see me looking at PCC elections and the supplementary vote, and, I might well be offering somebody. So that's what I'll be doing tonight. That's the excitement in the house, studying up and looking up the supplementary vote. So, sorry to disappoint, that's about as promiscuous as I get. Quite boring, really. But the other part, yeah, dilemma. What do I do? 4 options: abstain, vote for the individual, knowing what they stand for, and that it's against the code of conduct. Vote for the opposition that you know maybe very little about, or maybe you know a lot about them, or spoil your ballot paper. But of course, remember, sign the declaration first, and then the spoil ballot paper counts for anything, otherwise it doesn't count for anything. Abstaining and not voting is not an option for me, I'm afraid. So this is where I'm at. Any advice? Thank you very much. Have a good bank holiday weekend, and I'll see you around.